ABC's David Muir, the most trusted anchor in America, the most watched anchor in America. Thank you for making World News Tonight with David Muir the #1 newscast in America. Most trusted, most watched. David Muir on ABC.
Noah Kahan, The Great Divide. Let's talk about it. How y'all doing? Welcome to Let's Talk About It, Music Reviews Season 12. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. If you hear the microphone move a little bit, maybe shake a little bit, it is because I do have a fucking dog, next to me. So, if you hear that, you hear that. Well, welcome to the show, guys. We got a new artist that I have never even talked about before on this show, is Noah Kahan. Now, I saw this as one of the front page of the new Music Friday. And I'm just going to be honest with you, I've never heard of this artist. And it kind of seems like a little, kind of planty, kind of like that, industry plant type thing. But maybe, Noah Kahan's like a well-known artist. But what I do know is that, holy shit, and there's actually a MasterCard ad at the end of this. I thought, the logo at the beginning, I thought, hey, okay, that's a little fucking weird. But then at the end, literally they have like a little bit of a commercial to finish off the song. So that's fucking definitely something. So yeah, that's the vibes that we're fucking getting here. Anyways, this is your typical kind of emo, kind of, acoustic, rock song. And I'd say for the instrumental, I like the guitar, the kind of Midwest kind of guitar sounds really nice. The drums sound pretty good in my opinion, nothing too terrible there. Nothing where I'm like, so nothing really too terrible in my opinion, but I will say, I do kind of wish that, there was more to the instrumental. It is just kind of the same acoustic guitar loop that kind of goes over and over and over again. There's nothing really separating it, kind of keeping it the same. So, that's my only thing about it. It is a little too basic, a little too generic in my opinion. But, I mean, hey, not that bad. We'll figure it fucking out. Now, the beginning verse, I will say, is alright. I do like the vocal style. The vocal style is a little too kind of basic in my opinion. I think the singing is decent, but I wish there was maybe some better vocal variations, some better kind of vocal switch-ups. Just something to really set apart the song, really add to it, really add to the goddamn vibes. That's my only thing that I kind of wish there was more of, was, some vocal switch-ups, some vocal variations, some vocal flow switches. Just something to really make it stand out, in my opinion, to really add to that fucking... So I do just wish there was a little bit more to this beginning verse. But I will say, it gets the job done. It sounds pretty fucking nice. Nothing too terrible, nothing too fucking bad. So not much to the beginning verse, but I will say it gets the job done. Now let's move on to the hook. I was really trying to enjoy this hook, have a good time listening to it, but I'm just going to be honest with you. This hook is kind of the same as the beginning verse, but he's holding out the melody a little bit more. So, it still sounds the same. It doesn't sound like any difference in my opinion. I wish there was maybe something to really set the hook apart. Maybe with a vocal switch up, with a flow switch up. Just something to really bring it out. I think it's kind of on the too much of the samey vibe. And, after I see that there's a fucking credit card sponsorship, now I'm kind of understanding why this song kind of sounds a little too fucking basic in my opinion. I see a fucking credit card sponsorship at the end. Literally, you hear the woman start talking about a fucking MasterCard. So maybe it makes sense why this song is so basic, has absolutely fucking nothing to it. But I will say, there is a big positive about this track, and that there is a goddamn bridge. Now, there is a bridge. I do like the bridge. I like how the vocals switch up on the bridge, and I like how there is a flow switch up on the bridge. I think when you have all those elements really combining together, really just adding to the fucking vibe, I think you can actually add a really nice bridge that just adds something to the song. So that's definitely my one big positive about this track, is that there is a bridge. I do like the bridge. It sounds really nice. We could do kind of just go back to the same ass hook. I do like it when the bridges actually lead off to a really nice, strong finishing hook. There wasn't a really strong finishing hook here. It kind of, keeps the same shit going. And that's my big problem with this song. It sounds just too samey, you know? From the beginning verse, from the second verse, even the fucking second verse. I mean, it's the, you know, exact same copy. That's why I really haven't, you know, talked about it that much. So, overall, when we talk about Noah Kahan, The Great Divide, I mean, it's an okay song. I don't get the Great Divide thing. You know, it has this, like, eerie title to it, but the song doesn't have any of that at all, in my opinion. So, you know, you have a really nice, like, you know, Midwest kind of emo, like, acoustic guitar instrumental, which sounds pretty decent. I wish there was a little bit more to it. That beginning verse is okay, gets the job done, but I wish that hook was a little bit different. You know, it sounds too fucking samey. And then, you know, you have a nice bridge, but you have nothing to really back that fucking bridge up, so that's a little disappointing. So overall, I'm just going to easily give this song a 5 out of 10 for being a corporate-ass fucking bullshit. 5 out of 10. What'd y'all think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I don't know. Let me know. If you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you follow, turn on notifications, guys. We're dropping new content every single day. And thank you for watching this podcast episode, for listening. It means the world to me, guys, and I hope y'all have a good one. You have a great rest of your day. I'll see you later. Have a good one. Yeah, guys.
We all have that dream trip we've been wishing we could go on. But too often, life, or usually price, gets in the way. That's why Priceline is here to help you turn your dream trip into reality. With up to 60% off hotels and up to 50% off flights, you can book everything you need for your next adventure. Don't just dream about that next trip. Book it with Priceline. Download the Priceline app or visit Priceline.com and book your next trip today.
Go to your happy price, Priceline.
When you want your spring break to feel like... and your kids' pool day to feel like... and your hotel bed to feel like... ooh, and room service to feel like... because at Hilton, hospitality feels like...
Your cabana's ready. Would you like fresh towels?
it matters where you stay. Book now at Hilton.com. Hilton, for the stay.
Bye.